Welcome back to another unboxing from Real Bike Stories, and today we're going to take a look at the Oxford Sport Advanced Heated Grips. With 9 heat settings and easy installation, they promise to be the best there is on the market. At $79.99, let's get it open. So the Oxford heated grips are renowned for being the market's best. They come in a few different varying patterns, and the pattern just means that the design actually on the grip itself changes. So we've got here sport, but there is an adventure, a touring and a cruiser style grip. The features of the grips will remain the same throughout the whole range, but the design will change, as too will the diameter and the length of the grip to suit the vehicle that they're aiming for. A few features we can see straight off the front here. So a new feature to this grip is it now has 9 heat settings, which are on here. So it's 30% up to 100% in intervals of 10. You have the new intelligent heat setting memory. So when you switch the bike off, the grips will go off and it will remember the position you were at prior to switching off. It's got waterproof connectors, which you would kind of expect from a world-leading product. They've redesigned the control interface on this one, and as with all the other grips, they've got the battery power saving mode on it there. This particular grips have a 22mm diameter, and the width of them is between 123mm and 114mm. So that just means that the grip can be trimmed down to allow you to fit it to varying different bikes, or obviously you can leave it the same. It all really depends on if you've got bar end weights or bar end mirrors or hand guards, but it's good that you've got a little bit of variety in the grip itself. So let's open up the box. So again, with all Oxford products, the box and the packaging feels absolutely amazing. The box is made from a really good plastic, and you can always tell a good product from the packaging. If they've spent time on packaging, then odds are the product is going to be good as well. So to start with, we've got the owner's manual, which runs through installation essentially, showing you a bit here on where you can trim grips depending on which grip you've actually got. So whether you've got the sports, the retro, touring or adventure, it tells you exactly how much there you can trim off, and then it just helps a little bit more with installation, which is fairly simple. I think that diagram there explains it quite simply. So you've got your 2 grips that then wire into your control unit wire, which then wires down and connects directly to the battery. With some of the older grips that Oxford used to do, there was always advised to wire it to ignition live. These particular grips are advised to wire to the battery because they have the built-in battery saving mode, which will then detect that there's no charge going to your battery. They'll switch your grips off. So there's never going to be a case where you've left your ignition, you switched your ignition off and your battery has run down because you forgot to switch your grips off. The clever little device there knows what to do. So let's have a look what we've got inside the box. So this is how we're going to open it up. And if we pop that top off, so it looks like lots of wires. Let's not get too scared with that though. Each individual grip comes there with its wire attached and a nifty little L on it there, which is showing us that that's the left hand side. And you can see that these are the new waterproof connectors. It's a 2-pin connector from the grip onto the wiring circuit, and it's a screw type connector with a rubber O-ring there, which is that new waterproof element that they mentioned on the box. So let's push that one aside and have a look what else we've got. So let's unwind that here. So this is obviously your other side grip. We know that because it's got an R on there for right hand side. Again, the same waterproof connectors that we saw on the left hand grip on that there. So we have the power cable, which is a ring terminal design that screws directly onto your battery terminals. It's quite self-explanatory. You've got the positive there with the red wire and then the negative with the black. Inline fuse, and if my memory serves me right, it's a 5 amp mini fuse that just slots in there. So should you have any outages or anything like that, make sure that's the first thing you're checking, because fuses are known to occasionally pop, and that's obviously safeguarding your heated grips. And the connector on that goes into the loom is our 2-pin waterproof connector, which will screw into the control unit, which we're going to have a quick look at now. So now we're going to have a look at the control unit, and the control unit's here, and it comes with a long wire with 3 connectors on the end. So we have a left grip, right grip, and then your power cable there. And if we look at the control unit itself, it's an intelligent heat controller. It's square shaped with 2 buttons. So you've got plus and minus. Those will control your heat temperatures, and you get a really good feel from those buttons there. There's lots of feedback, so you definitely know that you've pressed a button, remembering that you're going to be wearing your bike gloves as well. You've got your heat settings up the side. There's 9 of them in total, running from 30 to 100%, generally in 10% increments, although you've got 75 thrown in for the mix there. You have a little warning light there, which is your battery saving mode. So that will flash or light up when the control unit detects that the battery on your bike is not receiving any charge from the bike. And generally that's when the ignition's been switched off and you've parked up. So that's going to stop you from leaving these grips on and running your battery flat. If we have a look at what you get in the rest of the kit, so in here we get a couple of cable ties. There's a couple of different sizes there. Those will be so you can wrap the wires from the heated grips around existing wires that you've got on your handlebars to stop them from moving about and getting in the way. We have a small tube of Hotgrips super glue, though that's designed to obviously secure your grips in place, remembering that you shouldn't have grips that move around on your throttle or on your handlebar side. They must be secured in place. A little manual on how to use super glue for those who want to have a quick read of that. And then we have a sticky pad. So this is a soft foam pad with double-sided tape on both sides, and that would be used to attach to the back of the control unit should you want to stick it onto a panel rather than using the mounting bracket, which we're going to open up now. This is the mounting plate, so it's got a number of holes in it there, and if we look at the back of the control unit we can see that 4 of them match up there. So there is 4 self-tapping Phillips screws that would just allow you to attach that in place there. And going down on the bracket we have 2 holes here. The idea of these would be that they would attach to your brake lever bracket or your clutch lever bracket, depending on which side you want the control unit. There's a variety of nuts and bolts, spacers and washers there for you to do so. And if we pull this out, it gives you a quick indication of how you can be attaching it onto your handlebars there. So overall, I think the Oxford heated grips are great value for money. They retail at $79.99 and come in the different varieties of patterns. I've tried out a number of heated grips over my years within the motorcycle industry, and Oxfords just seem to get better and better and better. With the introduction of this model, having the 9 heat settings, it allows for great variety and flexibility in the heat that's delivered through the grip. They are available at all Oxford stockists, and the product code for these is EL692UK. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this video, why not hit the subscribe button and then the bell icon to get notified of the latest videos and exclusive content from our channel.